I showed you how to use concatenate in Excel, and now it's time to learn how to do it in SQL. This is day 23 of SQL in 30, and today we're going over string functions like upper, lower, substring, and of course concatenate.
So let's start with upper and lower. These are pretty self-explanatory. You use these string functions anytime you want to standardize the capitalization of a string. For example, if you wanted the department to appear in all caps, you would just say select upper and in parentheses the field you want to see in uppercase, which is department. If you don't add an alias, your field header will say upper department or whatever your field name is. So you should add an alias for better readability. Lower works the exact same way. If you want all of the data in a field to appear in lowercase, you would just say lower and in parentheses the field you want to select, followed by your alias. Next is substring. A substring is a smaller string of characters pulled from a larger string of characters. So let's say you wanted to pull the year from this higher date field. So you want to pull just the first 4 characters. So you'll start by typing substring, open parentheses. Now there are 3 arguments for this function. The first argument is the field you're pulling, which is higher date. The second argument is the starting position of your substring. My substring is the year, which starts at position 1, because the first character in this string is where the year starts. So I'm going to type 1 here. And the last argument is the length, or the number of characters to extract. I want the first 4 characters, so my length is 4. Now I'll close my parentheses and add my alias, and there is my substring. Last but not least is concatenate, and if you remember how to do this function in Excel, you basically already know how to do it in SQL. So in my table, I have a field for the first name, and I have a field for the last name. But I really want a field that combines these 2 fields to get the full name, so I'm going to use concatenate. I'll start by typing out concat, short for concatenate. Then in parentheses, I need the text I want to combine. So first, I want the first name. Then I want a space between the first name and the last name. So I need to actually include that space in quotation marks so SQL knows to add a space. After my space comes the last name. Now I'll just close my parentheses and add an alias. And there is my newly created full name column. I hope this helped. Make sure to follow for more data analytics tutorials.